the companies, the corporations, you know, they want everybody to think that they don't need to be union. You know, like unions just take your money and they don't give you anything. You know, they're not going to help you out at all. You know, there's no need to be union. But I just think that's all wrong. I know it's all wrong because I was a security officer before the union, and now I've been a unionized security officer for over 5 years now. Before we were union, it was just really, really high turnaround. I mean, every other guard, I mean, like 1 out of maybe 5 guards I thought was worthwhile. They would just hire anybody and everybody, and you know, some people wouldn't even stay for an 8-hour shift. They would just leave. When we became unionized, I noticed that you know, the officers, the people that they would hire to become officers, they kind of stepped it up a little bit. Like, they don't just hire anyone anymore. They make you go through multiple interview process, and you know, they check your background, your driving record, your criminal record. I mean, just everything, references. I was always working 2 jobs, sometimes 3, and I mean, I did that because I knew I just didn't want to live at the bare minimum. So, you know, my rent was paid, I had a vehicle, you know, I had food on the table, all my bills were paid. But, you know, like I said, back then I was paying 3 times as much for health care. I wasn't getting guaranteed raises every year, so I really had to take that into account. I was okay living like that. So I was kind of like, yeah, well, I guess maybe we don't need to be union. You know, the bills are paid, there's food on the table. Maybe we don't need it. But then when we became union and I got to know more and more about it, you know, it's not just about paying the bills and putting food on the table. It's also about, you know, just people being able to live a better, happy lifestyle, you know. But, you know, now since we became union, it was a little easier at first because I got those guaranteed raises, and you know, I had the sense of security, which is ironic because I'm in security, but I did have a real sense of security knowing that the union was there to back me up, you know, if I ever needed them. So that kind of put my mind at ease a little bit. I definitely have a whole different life now. You know, I don't have to work multiple jobs to make my rent, you know, buy some food. You know, I just work my one job, and it just makes my whole life better. It's really cool. I'm blessed. We should all be united. That's what the union is, you know. And you know, if the companies don't want suburban officers united because they don't want to pay a little bit more, then the suburban officers should think, you know, does the company look at them as not being as valuable as the other officers? I mean, we work for the same company, we do the same job. We should be the same union.